Before this video gets started, guys, this is your spoiler warning. If you've been living under a rock and haven't seen Doctor Who, go and watch it before starting this video. I talk about everything that happens in this episode, and also the war between land and sea. So if you haven't watched the season finale of Doctor Who, go and watch it, and then come back to this video. I'm still in shock, guys. It happened. It actually happened. Before I start, I filmed a little clip last night about midnight after I rewatched the episode and my initial reaction. So here's that. So it's been a few hours since I've come out of the cinema, and I still feel the same as I did when I walked out of that cinema. My mind is blown. Why is Billie Piper the Doctor? If she is the Doctor, because she wasn't officially announced as the Doctor, it just said introducing Billie Piper. So she might not even be the Doctor. And the more annoying thing, we don't even know when we're going to see this. We might not see it till 2027. Earliest 2026 Christmas. Possibly. We don't even know that. My mind is blown. Every time I see the clip, my mind is blown. This happened to me when the bi-generation happened. I'm gutted that Shooty left. He left way too soon. He could have done another season easily. Yeah, my mind is blown. I don't know how I'm going to feel when I'm filming the video you're currently watching in the morning. But yeah, my mind is blown. I'm gutted Shooty left. It's going to be interesting for Billie Piper to be the Doctor, not going to lie. Probably going to make a good story. But I don't know how I feel about it, because it's just, we've had David, then Shooty, then Billie Piper. It just feels like it would be a history here. But anyway, obviously I'm still going to watch it. But yeah, that's just my initial thoughts after a few hours from out of the cinema. I just wanted to film this. Now it's been a few hours longer. I'm still in shock. The episode was okay. Some people absolutely hate it. Some people loved it, which is great. I think I need to watch it again. I'm not going to do it today. I'm going to do it in a few days' time. But it was alright. It was good. It was a bit weird in places with Poppy. But it was a good episode. So Ncuti Gatwa did regenerate. And it turned out Poppy wasn't his. And Belinda was trying to get back the whole time to Poppy at 7:30 on the 24th of May. What I did like is that Jodie Whittaker came back. That was amazing. I was so happy to see her. That was such a nice moment and such a nice scene. And seeing them two together was absolutely brilliant. One of my now favourite moments. It was brilliant. Lovely to see Jodie back. Lovely to see Jodie in that TARDIS. I watched Unleashed after, and she was absolutely buzzing to be back, which was great. So well done to Russell for bringing Jodie back. I think that didn't leak, surprisingly. If it did leak, I didn't see it. So that was a fantastic surprise. We saw the girl from the hotel. I can't remember her name. Anita. Great. Good to see her. She didn't even do much. She just stood there, held the door open. I did actually miss the first 5 minutes in cinemas because I was getting snacks. So I thought there'd be a longer gap. Because the first episode finished at 20 to 6. And the next episode wasn't meant to start till 10 to 6. But I got in there and it already been on for 5 minutes. So I was a bit annoyed at that. But anyway, that's my fault. what's his name? Omega had like 3 minutes of screen time. And he was a skeleton, which I do get, because if he's living in the underworld, that does kind of make sense. But I did think you'd have more than that, and I did not expect him to be a skeleton. It does make sense, but I just didn't expect him to be a skeleton. And then the Rani, the new Rani, not Mrs. Flood. What was that? What on earth was that? Oh. Sorry, that's so far from this. Anyway, the Rani got eaten by Omega, and Mrs. Flood disappeared. So we could potentially see her come back. Because they didn't answer the whole fourth wall thing. So there's that. The boss still hasn't been cleared up. Mavity hasn't been fixed. I don't think they ever will fix that, to be honest. But yeah, it was an alright episode. The whole thing that Millie wore, what was it called? Indigo. Great throwback to Series 3. Love seeing that. Now they've got it working properly and it's a thing. Great. He didn't really say bye to Ruby. So that was a bit... These characters could return. You never know. So then, I want to get to the bit in the garden. And I think that was the reshoot. Yeah, I don't know. It's a weird one. Because there's a picture of them in a nightclub. So I don't know. I did think that was going to be Donna's garden though. When I saw it, I thought, oh god, Donna and David's going to appear now. But it wasn't, thankfully. Don't get me wrong, would have been great, but no. Poppy, great, really cute. You watch on these, she's hilarious. Now, Shooty Getwa, I understand why he went. And I'm blaming Disney, because Shooty is a very in high demand actor, and I completely get, if it was his choice, why he left. He cannot wait around. So what's it been? So they finished production with July 24, and it's now June 25. He can't wait around for a whole year longer to know if the show's going to come back. So I understand why he left. And all this news that lately been coming up by him in different things, that's because he's not in Doctor Who anymore. It now makes sense. He's now no longer in Doctor Who. So we now no longer have to wait for him. However, we do have to wait for Billy Piper. I'll get to that in a minute. So let me just read what he said about his departure. He said, you know, when you get cast, at some point you're going to have to hand back the sonic screwdriver. It's all going to come to an end, but nothing quite prepares you for it. This journey has been one that I'll never forget, and a role that will be a part of me forever. There's no words to describe what it feels to be cast as the Doctor, nor the words to explain what I feel to be accepted into the iconic role that has existed for over 60 years and is truly loved by millions, well, so many across the globe. The fans are truly the final character and the beating heart of the show, and I can't thank the Whovians and the Whovians enough for welcoming me in. Making this such a touching experience. I've loved every minute of it, but now it's time to hand over the keys to the love blue box and let someone else take control and enjoy it every bit as much as I have. I'll truly miss it and forever be... Screen just cut one off. Stupid thing. Where was I? I'll truly miss it and be forever grateful to it. everyone that has played a part in my journey. I'm very grateful. I'll forever be there. I'll truly miss it and forever be grateful to it and for everyone that has played a part in my journey as a doctor. There we go. Got that in the end. So yeah, that's what he said. I just feel it's way too early for him to go. It is such a shame, and I am blaming Disney. If Disney had renewed the series, he would have stayed. He would have still been in it, and we probably would have got a series next year. But now, I think the earliest we're going to wait to, possibly, is Christmas 2026. And even that's a push. It'll probably be spring 27. But earliest, I personally think December 2026, which is a shame. And it was way too soon. He left way too soon. He didn't do Dalek. He didn't do Cybermen. He didn't wear the orange spacesuit. It's such a shame. Anyway, moving on. Let's talk about this absolute bizarre regeneration. Now, before we go into this, we don't know if Billie Piper is the Doctor. Because at the end credits, if you saw it, it just said, introducing Billie Piper. It did not say, introducing Billie Piper as the Doctor. Because he's also said this. Where is she? Billie said, it's no secret how much I love this show, and I've always said I would love to return to the universe, as I has some of the best memories there. So it was given the opportunity to step back into TARDIS one more time was something I couldn't refuse. But how, who, how, why, and when, you'd have to wait and see. Who is she? I'm really hoping it's not Rose. She's not Rose either. But fair play to Russell and the team. They did a secret regeneration. We've never had that. They basically pulled off a secret regeneration. Yes, it leaked, but if you're the general public, you wouldn't know that. So fair play to them. I hold my hands up to you. Well done. You actually did a secret regeneration. Fair play. However, she's going to be interesting to watch. Obviously, I'm going to watch it. I'm a big Doctor Who fan. I'm going to watch it whoever the Doctor is. I didn't like Ncuti at first. I now think he's my second favourite Doctor. Yeah, it will be interesting. It's annoying we have to wait so long. It's not the David Tennant thing when David Tennant came back on. He appeared in October 22. We had to wait a whole year. We've got to wait even longer for this. Probably a year and a half. So, yeah. Interesting. I'm not going to rate the episode because I need to watch it again. But I don't want to do it today. Because if I watch it too many times, I get bored of it. And I'll never watch it again. So, I will rewatch it. But it was alright. It wasn't terrible. It wasn't like 1 out of 5. Maybe 3.5 out of 5. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe 4. I'm not sure. But it was a good episode. I didn't like the reshoot thing. And it was weird. Yeah. I just want to know the other ending, basically. But then I do think maybe Ncuti would have left either way. Because in Unleashed they were filming his regeneration anyway. So maybe he would have went either way. No, I don't know. Because surely by then they wouldn't have known what's happening. So yeah, maybe not. I don't know. Unless the uni bit was part of the reshoots. I don't know. But then no, because Alicia wasn't there. I don't know. It's no point thinking about it because it's not going to change anything. So yeah, that's my view. Go and watch the episode. It is good. I think it's alright. People actually hated it though, which is a shame. And I do feel bad for Shooty. I also do feel bad for Shooty going regenerating to Billy Piper. Obviously, he didn't know at the time. But like Jodie Whittaker going into David Tennant. I don't know why Washington has done this. Is it for nostalgia reasons? Is it to bring people back to the show? Is it they couldn't get anyone else? I don't know. I think the reason we got David Tennant was because Shooty was not available in like May 22 when they were filming the 60th. So I got that. I understand if that is the case. Shooty was not available. He was still filming Barbie or something. I don't know. So I do get that. Because I think if David wasn't 14 and Shooty was available, I think we would have got Series 14 in 23, Series 15, 24, and then we'd probably still be waiting a year for the next series. We probably wouldn't have got a series this year. So, yeah. Anyway, I don't know. I'm just speculating now. I am just rambling. But yeah, that's my view. Maybe this week we could talk about Land of the Sea. War between land and sea. The trailer did look good. I'm not a big fan of spin-offs. This one's alright because he's not gonna... I don't know. He's not gonna take over the show. If you're talking like Grey's Anatomy and Station 19, you have to watch Grey's Anatomy and then Station 19 for it to make sense in Grey's Anatomy again. And that's why I don't like spin-offs. Same with the Chicago Med thing. There was an episode where you had to watch Chicago Med, Chicago PD, and then Chicago Med or whatever it was, Fire, or something like that. I don't watch that anymore. Anyway, you had to watch the spin-off. So I don't like that in terms of spin-offs. But I'm hoping this one won't do that. I don't know when it's going to air. Russell has said very soon. So I want to say autumn this year, but then I do think it will be next year because there's no Doctor Who next year. But that is weird because they haven't said there's no Doctor Who next year. And I think that's what baffled me the most. They have not said there is no Doctor Who next year. They haven't said there's no Doctor Who, but they haven't said there is Doctor Who. Yeah, it's a weird situation at the moment. I think it's definitely coming back. They want to cast Billy Piper without some sort of contract. Sure, they can't assign an actor without some sort of contract for something. I guess it's a cameo appearance, which I doubt. And it depends when this was filmed. It depends when Billy Piper was filmed. This could have been recent. There was a news article that said the BBC will carry on with Doctor Who via Disney. But that wasn't officially from the BBC. I think it was from the Mirror. But I do believe the Mirror do get things right most of the time. So we'll see. Yeah, very weird situation. I am rambling now. Thank you for watching, guys. Let me know what you think of the episode. I do want to continue Doctor Who content, but it's going to be hard now with nothing. So we'll see. I do want to continue my Doctor Who content. But I find it hard to do Doctor Who content when Doctor Who isn't on. But yeah, we'll see. Thank you for watching, guys. We will see you in the next one. I'm sure vlogs will come soon. I'm sure we'll do something soon. I've been anywhere soon. Anywhere lately. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.